What's up, guys? So today we're taking a look at the ZimaBlade 7700 NAS Kit. And as a part of that kit, you're getting the ZimaBlade 7700, which is a really cool single board mini PC that you can use as a server, turn it into a Windows PC, or turn it into a NAS, which is exactly what we're going to do with this kit. So let's first jump into the details on the kit, exactly what comes in the box, and then we'll of course also take a look at the ZimaBlade itself, all the features, functionality that comes on board this mini PC. So let's first take a look at the ZimaBlade itself. So the cheaper version, the Blade 3760, comes in at $79, and the more expensive 7700, which is a part of this kit, is $120. But in total for this kit, you're looking at $160, and you're getting 16 gigs of DDR3 to populate the SODIMM memory slot on the board. You're also getting your power supply, mini display port, a 2-bay HDD cage, and the Y splitter for the drives. Now, if you look at the specs of the board itself, you're looking at a Intel Celeron boosting up to 2.4 gigahertz. So pretty good quad-core chip there, all the Intel technology and functionality as well. You're also looking at 32 gigs of eMCC memory on board, and then you're also getting gigabit Ethernet, a PCIe 2.0 4-lane slot on the board itself as well. Bunch of USB, that mini display port. In total, this thing's only consuming 36 watts of power through the power adapter. That's for the drives as well if you're powering the drives off the board. And then here's just a little bit more detail on the board itself. But when it comes to the unboxing experience, all this stuff, of course, comes in one box. But first, let's just go ahead and unbox the ZimaBlade 7700 itself. So overall, really nice, compact packaging for the ZimaBlade. And once we get it opened up, we can see the board itself. We get a little note in there from Icewell, the manufacturer of the ZimaBlade, the Zima board, all the Zima products. But overall, this thing is super compact, really, really nice. Just like it feels really cool. It looks really cool. You get your Ethernet, USB-C, USB ports, the SATA output and the SATA power output as well, the PCIe port there as well. So you get all the functionality on this board that a really, much bigger, much more expensive PC might not even have. Then we also get our Y splitter cable for the drives, or it's actually a single splitter for a single drive and a USB-C cable as well. So if you didn't get the NAS kit, which comes with the Y splitter, you just have that one single connection for a single HDD. So this box is the actual HDD cage for the two kind of drives that you would put in to this build. So you get a dual bay kind of super industrial looking aluminum drive cage. You can put the ZimaBlade on the top. The drives go in at the bottom. Just screw in on the side of the drives. There's little rails in there. Overall, not the nicest cage for two drives, but it'll do the job. Then we're also going to get a display port, mini display port out to an HDMI port so you can get visuals off of this PC. Then we're also getting that 16 gigs of DDR3 memory included in this kit. You could get a DIMM like this really, really cheap, but it's nice that it just comes in the box. You don't have to go out and purchase everything separately, just a single kit with all of the hardware that you would need. And then this is the Y splitter cable for the SATA connections for two separate drives. And these cables come with the power for the drive and the data transfer for the drive in the same connection. So you don't have a bunch of different cables running all over the place. Very compact, looks really clean once we put this thing together. Overall, really impressed with the overall kit. And then we get our power supply as well. So when it comes to the power supply, standard USB-C power supply, you do get all of the different adapters for different countries. So you get US plug, European plug, another one in there as well. So pretty much user adaptable for wherever region you're going to buy this ZimaBlade. So overall, everything that you could possibly need to get off the ground running and building a NAS with the ZimaBlade comes with this kit, which is extremely nice. So the first thing we're going to want to do is install our SODIMM memory. So we're just going to pop off the little plastic cover on the edge, and then it's just two screws in order to loosen up this clear plastic cover that goes over top of the Zima board in order to pop this off and get access to the board itself with the SODIMM slot right on the top of this board. So super easy access, but very well constructed, very well put together overall. Nice that the black plastic edge, you know, adds a little bit of coverage, covers the screws up to make it look really nice, but is also super simple to just pop right off. But we'll get the SODIMM slot, or the SODIMM memory installed right here. Super simple process. Maybe it would be nice if that just came included with the memory already installed, but it's also nice to feel like you're actually putting something together, and you can put your spin on it when it comes to your own build. Now for the drives, we're looking at dual 4 terabyte WD Red Plus NAS drives. So these are meant for a NAS, meant for the read-write intensity of somebody constantly leaving their computer on and constantly reading and writing data to it and from it. So overall, these drives are built for this thing. And when it comes to the overall construction, it's a super compact little NAS that has 8 terabytes worth of storage on it in this super tiny footprint, which is really, really cool to see, and just adds a lot of functionality because of how small the ZimaBlade is. So compared to my Ugreen 4-bay NAS, this 2-bay NAS is so much more compact. Of course, you don't have the nice finish of it, but it's also cool to see the inner workings of the board, of the drives. Everything's there, which is kind of cool. And then you can, of course, design your own enclosure for it as well. But once we have it turned on, once we have it booted in, we're just going to go to casaos.local, and that will take us directly into our particular CasaOS device on our network. So the ZimaBlade is running CasaOS by default, but you can install Windows, you can install TrueNAS, whatever you want. And we're just going to go into Storage Manager, and we're going to set up both our drives to get them formatted in order to work within CasaOS. And once we have that set up, so we have our 2 drives formatted and configured within the software, you can merge the drives together to get a little bit more read-write capacity. But then you can also share the drive on your network. Gives you the link in order to connect it over Windows File Explorer. Then all we have to do is map a network drive within Windows, go to casaos.local, and then we can find the drive that we want to connect, use our credentials that we set up when we originally logged into CasaOS. Now we have direct access inside of our, directly to our NAS from any PC on the network, be it a phone, be it your computer, be it a Mac, whatever you want to connect to this thing to store files and easily access files. You can do with this super, super simple setup overall. Like CasaOS does all the formatting, doesn't have all the complexities of a TrueNAS or an Unraid or whatever else you might want to install on this device, but out of the box with CasaOS, decent amount of functionality. You can run Docker containers, all that kind of stuff directly on CasaOS with the ZimaBlade. Overall, a lot of cool functionality in a very, very small device. So there you go. Like, this is a really awesome, really versatile miniature server in a really compact form factor. And you could do a lot with it. Now, of course, it's not going to have the highest end specs that you might get out of an off-the-shelf NAS, but it's also not going to cost you that premium as well. This thing comes in at a very nice price point with a lot of functionality to just kind of play around or build yourself a low-cost miniature NAS or mini PC. So I really love the functionality or the use cases that this board allows people to, do with it. So if you guys are looking to pick up a ZimaBlade or this NAS kit, there'll be links down in the description below. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, get subscribed to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.